guess I can look this up on my phone too. See how terrible it looks. Alright, let's see. Alright. Everything is pretty much screwed up at the moment, so give me a minute because I'm looking at... Well, you know, the quality might be shit because I'm on a wireless connection, not wired, so you might see it blurry. But I don't know what that just did right then, if it completely started me over or it just continued the stream that I did initially, which is stupid. I should have ran a test first and then tried this, so... Okay, it's starting me over. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna go look and see what Ken sees, okay? One second. Okay, everything looks to be okay. I think it started the stream over. I haven't gone live in 2 months, and I've gotten a new computer. So, you can switch the stream to 1080 HD if you feel like I'm too blurry or something at the bottom. This looks to be okay, so I'm gonna clear this out. Yeah, so everything's like a little bit different on YouTube. They've made like a new live studio thing that I've never used before, and things have kind of been moved. So I had to just figure out how to use it again, I guess. But hello, how are you today? Shawnee, how are you? It's good to see you. I always go live in the past couple of years and built Spookzilla and kind of documented it. So, this is the first stream back, and I don't really expect a lot of people to show up because everybody probably forgot about me by now. But I still wanted to go ahead and document my process of building Spookzilla. We'll see how the new computer handles everything. With, it looks fine to me. I don't know if it looks fine to you guys. Should be alright. But I have a lot of things to open. DRD kind of fucking slapped a bunch of stuff on me, and I would like to open it and see if I can use it for Spookzilla, but I'm not shitting you, it's a lot. So I'm just gonna start working, and if you want to talk to me in chat, you can do that. I can kind of like give you guys update. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of stuff to say, to be honest with you. Nothing's really changed that much in life. We're still kind of chilling, quarantine, and not really going out and doing anything. We still like ordering our food online and going to pick it up. We still haven't ate at a restaurant yet. This is not really like different life for us though. We're kind of homebodies, and so that kind of stuff really didn't affect us so much. The only thing is my youngest is doing virtual learning, and he did not go back to school in person. That's kind of I guess the different choice for our area. Most people sent their kids back to school, and I was too scared to. So he's doing homeschool. Let's see if I can find some of this stuff she passed me, because my lord. I've done a lot of shopping, I guess. Like, shit, I guess maybe I should... Let me see if it's down here. I actually haven't really been, like, playing SL that much. I've had a lot of custom work. So, I've been dressed like this for, like, a long time. So, I don't know where anything in here is. I don't know where I put that shit. I want to say that I made a folder called Spookzilla, but that... Oh, here we go. Maybe. I feel like it was more. Oh, because there's like folders upon folders upon folders of greatness. I kind of want to do this differently. Like, I really suck at terraforming. But I have an idea of what I want people to land into, and then they kind of have to... I want you to be like land in a sunken area, kind of like a sunken swamp area, and you have to go up. I wish I could like describe this perfectly. So I'm gonna try that idea, see what happens. It might not stick though, because honestly I've never done it, and I fuck all suck at freaking terraforming. Everything I do, like usually with Spookzilla, is flat, and I use a lot of like decor to make the terrain not look flat. Oh my god, I have shadows turned on. No wonder this shit is like, I'm dying. See what I'm saying? Like, I had shadows on and my computer's just chill. It was like, doesn't make any noise. I love it so much. I am doing much better, thank you. I hope you guys are doing well with life, and everything that's been happening just seems like so much lately. I'm gonna try to open some of this stuff and see what I got. I'm super stoked for Spookzilla because I can't believe that... I mean, I'm super happy, don't get me wrong. I get super stoked about this event. And when I look at my designer list and everybody that joined, I'm like beside myself all the time. But it is like a super huge, humongous honor to have DRD participate. Because, I mean, she's like the queen, the girls, well, they're both, like the queen of Halloween, spooky greatness. And I'm like, it's kind of intimidating. Because I think I do a pretty good job. making regions and stuff, but it's like a little bit more added pressure when you know that they're gonna come over and like hide stuff. So now I like want to make it fucking fantastical. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like builds and stuff that they've been involved with, but it's immaculate. So it's like a little bit pressure. Be like, okay, this one's got to be like extra dope. Although I did like the build from last year. I really thought that was cool. Oh, thank goodness for this, because I was gonna buy Nomad's new one. Oh, this is sick. And now I am not going to. Well, I might. I probably will still buy it. I have like Fanatics build, you know, fences like this, and I feel like I got fucking everybody's shit. And I haven't built anything really since Good Vibes. It's been a couple weeks, so this should be fun. I'm not gonna res all of this out. I'm assuming it's probably all... Oh yeah, this is the walls. Okay, let's see. It's not really loading out super fast, so sorry about that. I think I already have this stuff. I feel like I had this last year. That's one thing, is like I literally own everything from this store. So we'll see. I think I already have this stuff. I think I had these out last year, which they'll be out again this year too. So like what I'm thinking is, yeah, I already have this because these roots, I told her, I was like, these roots are like my favorite thing in the world. They're a little bit high on land impact, but I don't give a shit. I use them everywhere and I make them huge. Okay, so I'll have to, I'm going to make myself a note of what this stuff is. Okay. Cemetery stuff, right? Right. Okay. Let me... I'm gonna try to keep this cemetery. Oh my god, look, I can't even spell. I try to keep this stuff semi-organized because when it comes to Halloween, we'll have so much stuff. Okay. Let's drag this down. Okay, what's the next thing I've got here? Halloween stuff. Oh, Jesus. This should have just been like unboxing video. Because I'm afraid that that's what I'm going to be doing for a while, is unboxing. See what I got. So I want to make it to like, okay, like if you can use your imagination for a moment. When you land at Spookzilla, you'll be like in like a... It would be dope if it was like a sewer type thing too. Oh my god, so many choices. Reanimator set. I know I have this, but I want to make it to where like when you land, there's like 3 or 4 tiers of like ground going up above you, because but like in a circle. I've got this really humongous tree. This tree's fucking crazy. It's huge. That'll probably go dead center in the middle of the region, and you guys will be landing all around it. I haven't really fully decided. I was thinking like the first tier of like concrete, quote unquote, will be like the first layer of the logo fucking stands. It's trying to get my words out. Sorry, it's been a while. The logo stands will be all in a circle, so when you land, you'll be able to see every single designer logo that is there, and you'll also be able to see the ghosty texture for that store. And I want, like, I almost think it's going to have to be 4 tiers if all of the designers that have signed up actually show up. I've got 147 stores signed up, but not everybody is paid for. So I'm not exactly sure if all of them will show up. If that, it doesn't matter. Last year, I think we topped at like 90 stores. I think I had 110 sign up, but after everything was said and done, 90 of them actually showed up. So this year, I almost accepted every single person that signed up for it, just because it's such a fun event, and there's really, aside from having good quality items, there's no criteria really for you to be accepted or declined. I just want good quality stores. So that's basically what I was looking for. Let's see what Deadvine display is, or if this is, yeah. These are so cool. Okay, awesome on that. Let's look at this one. Same, but a little bit bigger. Nice. Hopefully I don't go too crazy, because I do have stores in the sky, and I have about 10,000 prims free. But to be honest with you, I put Alter Ego back out, and I put Paper Crowns back out, but those 2 stores can easily be picked up to save some, some space. Then I can put them back out after the event. Yo, look at this tree. When I tell you this tree is like something, look at me standing next to this tree. Dope shit, man. I would love for this to be plopped down right in the middle of the region. Let me see if I can get you a better wind light to look at this bad boy. I mean, look at me compared to the trio. And I want, like, crows and bats and shit like that flying around above you. So if you can kind of think, I'll make it, like, in the middle of the region where everybody lands at. And then this one light's not helping me here. Yeah, it's dope. This is not helping. I need to make like a prim or something of a different color and try to get us as close to the center of the region as I can. Maybe I should do it like how I did, God, this looks so small. How I did Snowbound, because in the middle of the sim for Snowbound, there was this humongous ice skating rink, and I did that with a cylinder prim, and then I sunk it down in the middle, and then like did a little bit of terraforming around it. The thing is, though, is that I want this to be much lower, much smaller too. It doesn't need to be this big. A good enough size for, I don't know, 20 people to land in. I really doubt, like, I haven't seen 100 avatars on a sim in a while, so I don't really expect, like, God and everybody to drop. So if I build it big enough for about 20 people to land at a time, should be okay. God, I can never really, like, get eyeball in the center. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, so let's stand on top of this. See, this is too big for a landing point. It's not quite. I mean, about like... let's feel it. Feel it out here. Yeah, I think maybe just a little bit smaller. I'm trying to imagine 20 other people landing right here. With this humongous tree in the middle of us. So let me try to cam back out. Why is this happening right here? There we go. I was like, what is... I had to, of course, got a new computer, so I had to reset everything. And there's still some things that are not really how I had them before. Also, too, like, I'm actually running 2 computers as my setup at the moment. My old computer is still plugged in, and it's got Maya on it, and it also has Substance Painter on it, and the new computer has neither of those things because it's fucking expensive. So that's kind of like work in progress right now for that. But whenever I create something in Mesh, I have to use the other computer, so I probably won't be doing any, well, I don't know. I still have OBS on that other computer. I guess I could try it. I won't completely shoot myself in the foot just yet, but might be a little difficult to do live streams of Mesh now. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this... Oh, that's so ugly. I've just been super busy with custom work. And, trying to stay focused with all that, trying to stay somewhat happy. It's hard. Times is hard right now. But I hope, like, you know, since you're here hanging out, I can distract you from things for a little bit. I wonder if I should do it like, I wonder if I should raise the terrain a little more. See, this is where I fucking suck. I mean, I could hire somebody to come do this for me, but I kind of want to try it myself first. And then if I can't do it, I'll have to find a landscaper. So, like, if you could think about, say you land, like, in here somewhere. I want all of this right here to be kind of mixed water and grass and ground. But then, like, here, I'll try to do what I'm thinking. If you could think, like, I don't know, maybe 100 and something could fit on one tier. I was kind of thinking, like, okay, let's go in a little bit with this. This is so sloppy, but maybe even a little bit more. I want it to be creepy as shit when you first land in. Like, so think about, like, the displays. Think about this being, like, terraformed and not a fucking block. But all across here, like, randomly on the top of this green prim, you'll see the display for, you know, stores. I mean, I think maybe I could just make one circle. But what I was thinking in my head is to have 2 circles, at least 2. But if I made it smaller, I could maybe do 3. Anyways, this one would be a little bit higher. And of course, there would be their displays, you know, so you'd be able to clearly see the bottom tier. You'd clearly be able to see the top tier. And then, but from here, obviously this is too tall. Let's say about right there. But, like, in random places, there would be, like, roads and shit going, like, up, you know? And then kind of up here is where the rest of the hunt will be. Does that make sense? It's a very bad display of trying to say what I want, but that's what I'm going to try to do. And if I can't do it, then it'll just be flat, and you'll land at this big fucking tree, and I'll just put a bunch of grass down to where like you can't see shit. Like that'll just have to be the way it is. But I do want to try this like little idea I have here. But this is just where I suck because I don't really be fucking with this, and I feel like I've already got it super high up, and you know, I can adjust the water also. But let's just see what happens here. Lower. Maybe it doesn't need to be. I'm like the type of person, and I hate this about me. Everything has to be like, I wouldn't say symmetrical, but I always feel like it has to be perfect. Like instead of doing something very random, I'm always like, has to be perfect, has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's the fucking swamp, like, but I'm gonna have to fight myself to get out of that, you know, out of that thought that it has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is so fucking huge. Let's zoom in. Like, I'm just thinking, like, people TPing in around this bad boy. You know, I even contemplated making it 2 regions. I almost did it, but the regions that were available were, you know, available a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't want to pay an extra month on them just to keep it. Then to move it, to move the region is like $100, and I was thinking, man, that's a big flex to have Spookzilla be 2 regions, but I hope maybe one year those kind of things, those kind of options will fall into place where I can do it, because it would be really cool, I think. I also have like, I'm gonna go grab something real quick and come up here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who am I gonna take? We'll take this one. Let's go back down. So here are their logo stands. So these would be just randomly, like, they're so small. Yo, I could, one tier for 100 and something, 40 of them just kind of rezzed all over right here when you land. I don't think I'll be able to do that like 2 tier. I'm just for shits, right? This not set in stone, but I just want to see what this looks like. So that's 11 right there. I kind of want them to be up a little bit more. And I just want it. Trying to find a wind light I can deal with for a moment. Hello? What the fuck? There we go. Raise, strength. It's kind of needs smaller. And I just want it. Okay, sing this out. I also have literal, like, I have cliffs. The erosion cliffs, maybe that would work better. Erosion, forget to spell it right. Maybe it would be better to like outline this with these things. It's hard to work with. These are what I built if you remember Love Bites from 2018? But I did a heart region. The region was in the shape of a heart, and I went around the entire region and freaking positioned these things to be right. Maybe that's what I have to do for this to make it more. I would, nothing's set in stone. Like, I'm just kind of like freehand doing this. And also the black sand doesn't have to necessarily stay there either. Although it makes the region look really, oh, excuse me, dark. But maybe then, like, if I did this way, whoops, tree, you're already gonna get on my nerves. But if I did this, like, around this little thing here, and then tuck away the little pieces, then I move these more, hello, move these more like this, kind of shove them in the ground. Because I'm thinking, like, at the bottom of this, those dope-ass roots and stuff that I've got, like, I also have black mist, like, around the landing point area. I'm going to highly encourage people don't hide anything, because it's going to be very grass, mist, and things that are hard to cam in. So I'll be encouraging designers to be hiding stuff out around from the center, so really I can get very creative here, right here, just in the center. Have like wood and twigs and all kinds of stuff. So that might be the best. I could also kind of alter these textures a little bit to match everything that's going on, which everything's gonna have to go like black. It's not gonna be purple and shit, so I'm gonna just kind of go with this and see what it looks like. So just bear with me a second. I think there was a third piece of this erosion shit. What's this? Hi, Orgasma, how are you? I don't like this one because do you see how this looks super sharpened and this looks super not sharpened? I hate this piece. Like, I don't know why it's like this. So I don't use it very often because it's ugly. Good to hear. Oh shit. This is what takes the longest, is making these pieces. Building roads too. God, I fucking hate making roads because they don't always line up very well. At least with this, it's kind of, you can kind of hide where it goofs up.
On the mountaintop and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday.
Okay, so looks pretty bad right there. This might go down here, so, but naturally, like. Yeah, it looks like that blends better, right? So this will like have to be the... I might have to use that ugly piece just to get a corner in. I'm trying to think if that's like the height that I want that to be at. I really wish, like, and this is really, it's asking a lot, but since I'm already starting to build it, I wish, like, I had everybody ready to go so I could, like, real time kind of plop everybody's logo boards out and see how it's all gonna look. Because this sucks right here. Once I bring all of them down, let me just show you, like, this is everybody that is in, but they're not all like paid and ready to go, so I can't really just drop them all down and start organizing them. The ones that have like this wood texture, they're not ready to go, so I just like, I don't know, I can't wait, like I can't, I'm such a bad waiting person. I have no patience for waiting. I'm like, let's just pay a fee, let's go, because I'm ready to design it, let's go. Like, I'll spend all day today doing this, but I have to use like the placeholders and stuff, and it drives me crazy. I'm a weird person, though. So, granted, they have till the 15th to pay. I guess that's my own stupid fault for making it such a late fee date, like due date. Because I know how I am. I'm just like, I just want to get it taken care of so I can start making the posters and I can start posting the posters and then get all the media people ready to go. And I know we're still almost a month away from Halloween, but it's like, I want to live in a spooky place for a month before Halloween. Pretty much that's what this will be. It'll be my home until we're ready to open. I love this. This is like my favorite thing in the world to do. And I worked my butt off this week to make it to where I could have the weekend off and I could pay attention to this a little bit because, oh my god, September is going to be so busy. And then October, this is my busiest time of the year, guys. So, actually thinking that I'm going to have like super a lot of time to do this in the coming weeks it's going to be a hustle. It's gonna be a hustle. I've already made like the textures are already done for every store that is ready to go at least. Like I tried to do a bunch of work ahead of time because I know this is gonna be an incredibly hard couple of months to get through. Why do we not have arrows? What's happening? I am also plugged in wirelessly, so if it gets weird like what it's doing now, what the fuck is that grabbing a hold of? You just bear with me because it's not the best connection in the world, but it's done really good so far. So it's crazy because I bought this, I got this computer and my husband put it together. And then, no shitting you, a week after having it, the port where you plug your internet connection in the back fucking broke. And I'm like, why? So now I have to be plugged in wirelessly instead of hardwired. But it's been okay. Like, I play Fortnite and it's been alright. Playing Fortnite hasn't really glitched up too much. I'm just gonna keep kind of rezzing these like mock ones around because I want to know how many can I res around, you know, like. Oh, I'm eyeballing it and it almost looks like 200 could probably be rezzed around. I mean, what are we at right now? They're 1 prim each. So there's 22 right here. So think like 22, 22, 44, 66, 88. Oh, maybe not. Like we might actually need to put them closer together. I don't know. We'll see. I want it to be like creepy, like I don't know. I just like see like a bunch of like moss and little critters walking around on top of these things, candles, like all kinds of different shit just kind of rezzed up here. So it's like not just logos that you're looking at. Some of them can even be like this, like I'll probably make them all fucked up. Like they're having having a hard time staying in the ground rather. It's like that. They'll be all fucked up there, not so clean like I have it right now. That's why I like this thing, because even like how that's messed up, I can cover that with, you know, this could be like a pathway up, like I've got bridges and shit, ladders that you can walk up, so even though it's kind of screwed up like at the top, all that will be covered, like you won't be able to tell that I messed up. And, you know, I might go through all of this and be like, I fucking hate it. It's possible. Let me try to grab a little bit more and see if I can't hurry my thought. I know what I'm grabbing. It's grabbing this. The region's open because I have stores on the region, so people will fall. let's see how this goes here. Oh, 119. Let me look. Brain. $128. 128. I could squeeze. Yeah. I could totally squeeze, but should I? Like, this is where it's gonna come down to, oh fuck me, I did not mean to do that. I could spread them out, and then still do the other tier thing, have it kind of, because this feels daunting right now. Like, you land here and you're like, oh fuck. Like, this feel, I wonder if they need to be like half, put 50, 60 on the first tier, and then make a second tier and put, you know, however many more on that side. I'm just gonna try that. I'm just gonna try to see what that would look like. Again, I might not like this and not really dig where it's going and just completely erase it and go with a different something. I'm trying to make it different than the ones I've done before. But they're always different. This is a me fighting me problem. Okay, so it is clicking that. Let's do this. And we're gonna go, like, I hate this wind light. It fucking sucks. That one sucks too. That's a great circle. That looks fucking terrible. I don't hate that, but I don't like. Wonder if I can just.
this be another knot to tie around my bed at night? I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my mind.
Yeah, kind of.
Lie here staring up beyond the sky.
I'm just gonna randomly take a piece here and see. So last year, I don't know if you remember, let me see if I can pull up some pics here. I need to like look away from this and my eyes are starting to burn. 2019, let's see. Oh, my eyes are on fire. So if you remember last year, we did like, it was more streets, and all of the logos were on the right side of the street, and they did like the same 2-tier thing, and that's kind of, I really like the way that was set up. See if I can find another, shot of that. These are dark. I know they're dark. My screens are a little bit darker than the last computer. Trying to scroll through. No, those are good. Crappies. So, well, I can't remember if it actually went on the other side. I think once I was done, I rearranged them all and they were just on one side of the road, if I remember correctly. But this seems to be the best method. Nope, that's not what I was trying to look at. The 2-tier thing has been good. With these displays, I use them, I think this is the 3rd year I've used these. I was gonna make my own this year, but fuck. I started to do it and I was like, man, I really wish I could just like contact this guy and ask him if he would add a plane and re-upload it, but they're one land impact anyway, so I was like, don't bother him, it's not necessary. I'm just trying to see if I like the way this actually looks here or if I'm gonna be like, nah. I'm not going to have any of my stores on the ground level this year. It's purely going to be Hunt on the ground level, and if my stores survive for prims, they're just going to stay in the sky, or I'll temporarily take them down for October. Why won't it let me click on anything? It's just this stupid shit here. I'm taking that down. There. I don't know, I can't decide. I kind of don't like it. Cause it's kind of hard to see, like from where I'm standing right here. And everybody's camera is going to be different. I have one of those kid cameras on, so I follow my avatar like at a different level. So as you're standing right here, it's kind of hard to see that top tier. Sure, people can cam, but can you even go higher on that? Maybe. Eyeballs, please stop burning so much. Okay, okay. That's a little bit better. And if you think about it, like, let me just do something crazy. And I have to remember, like, the part I fucking hate is take all the scripts out of everything. Can you imagine it, like, with, like, candles and stuff up here, and, like, pumpkins, and I'm gonna create, like, a little scene here to see if I like it. And I made it to where I can't read what you guys are saying, if you're saying anything. They could even be broken up a little bit more here. Just put trees in the middle. Have to rework that a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think this can be done. Have another. I hate this song. Of course you can't res it there. Why would you be able to? I'm wondering, let me see if I can find this. I just tore down a build that was down here temporarily. And let me see if I can find the cliff I had here. Oh, I'm thinking. People are moving in. Yay, new neighbors. We don't give a shit what your name is. I hate this song. Yeah, this might actually be okay. I was thinking of maybe using that cliff instead of the erosion pack, but this cliff is not gonna work as good. It needs to be like something you walk over, like to get to the next area. That's the part where I'm like kind of struggling to imagine, is walking over this to get to the other area. There is a couple bridges by Sky Studio that I was probably gonna buy. I don't think I have them. This could always be brought down to fill this a little bit. I've got so many rocks and so many things that I can do to fix all that right there. Even this spot right here that's kind of stupid, just replace it probably. But that doesn't look terrible, right? Imagine the whole area with, like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 areas to get out. I'm trying to decide, like, here I am, I just teleported into Spookzilla. Oh, what's over here? Like, I'm trying to imagine, like, how it's gonna look when you drop in, but I think that's okay. Probably gonna be spreading everybody out quite a bit, because and you're right, like Orgasma said, maybe even have some down here, you know, and you know, calling for help to be pulled up. Maybe even some could be like that. Just kind of spread them out a little bit more. Hi Wraith, how are you? Also, too, I have like not sponsors, but media people that usually work with me for Spookzilla. So even their like boxes and tables and stuff could be rezzed here on this ground level here. Make it more like accessible. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. So, let me go look at this. I want to look at these bridges real quick. Let's see what I have just already, because I'm really trying not to spend 300,000 freaking linens on Spookzilla this year. I always spend way too much. So hopefully the previous year's shopping sprees that I've had with this will save me some linens. Maybe I should type in bridge. I'm doing this on my other screen. This is why you can't see it. Just 1 second. I saw a bridge at somebody's region. Where was I at the other day that I saw this dope bridge from? And I could have sworn it was from this guy. I'm gonna log in the alt and teleport around. I was somewhere and I saw... The fuck was I at? It might have been a Fanatic bridge. I really need a bridge. Like, I've got these ladder things from Happy Mood that would probably work. I have a feeling though it's like it'll look really cool, but then people will be like, how do I get out of here? So like take the I could always put signs, you know, this is how you get out. You could just walk up these ladder things. Whee! That could work. We can spook them out a bit. I still want to look for this bridge. 1 second. I'm gonna go somewhere. Or I'm gonna crash, one of the two. Maybe it wasn't here. Bah! There was a couple of things here that I feel like I need. Must have, must have. Oh, I already have this. I already have it. I hate when you like see something and you're such a shopaholic like I am and you click on it and you're like, you already have it, bro. Like, fuck, I thought I was gonna get to go shopping. This is not where the bridge was. Fuck. Where the hell was I? Fuck. Alright. What was I looking for? Roos Lakeside retaining wall stairs. I don't think that's what I want. I'm gonna type in stairs. Yeah, these. That might work too. Wait, what all does this come with? Comes with a shit ton of stuff. This might be good. $699 lindens. Here we go. Here it goes. Like, the core stuff is so expensive. Especially the kits. I'll just be like, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Please don't be hard to work with. That's just what I... Maybe I can make like an actual opening of this ship probably and shove some cemetery pieces in and make it look a little bit better. Let's just look at this. Let's see what's all in here. Platform. I did that twice. Very pretty. Shit, I don't want to use this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have... The stage is gonna come out again, because we'll have a costume party. The haunted house will come out, the haunted mansion that I use every year. That'll be out again. Oh shit. I kind of want the theme of this one to be spooky, but like magic. And I'm gonna put like... Last year I did kind of a more serious theme. Like I bought more realistic looking decor. But this year I think I'm gonna do a little bit more like cutesy stuff like I did the year before. So I'll have lots of half deer things out. It'll be like a hybrid of realistic, but then playful and cartoony, and like I love when Spookzilla opens and there's a bunch of kids running around. It's so cute. So I don't want to have super gory stuff out. That's not really my thing. So it'll look really nice, and I'll have really high quality things out, but it'll also be kind of kid-like. Because that's what I have like the most fun with. And I own the entire store from Half Deer, and might as well just use it. Same with Happy Mood. So I want it to look, you know, realistic kind of like, but it's also going to have lots of cute stuff rezzed out. A good combination of both. So I'm kind of thinking let's just ixnay that maybe. And then shove in, I don't know, see what we can do here with my terrible terraforming skillies. I kind of like the curved, but it's not gonna work right there. Definitely gonna have to play around with these because never used them before. I don't yet feel like anything is set in stone. Not. I'm not super sold on how this looks. Snowy rocks, rocks in the forest? No. I have ragged rag spectrals. I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for is happy mood. Yeah, these pieces is what I was looking for. Starting to get a little bit on the hungry side. And my eyes are like on fire. It's a starting point. That's all I was trying to do, was trying to get the juices flowing and try to figure out what I want to do. If this idea would even work, like if I could terraform it the way that I want, and it's probably going to take me every bit of a week to get this all designed, so and I'm gonna do the entire region. It'll be all the way to all four corners as usual. I have consultations all next week, so I'll have time in between all that to come back and work on it. The region has to be completely built by October 14th. That's the day that I'll be handing out hunt object things to the designers. And then shortly after that, they are allowed to come and hide. And then we will open on October 23rd to October 31st. As always, if there are still people here walking around on November 1st, I'll leave it open until people pretty much filter out. So the end date is not super set in stone. Like, if people are still here, I like that. So I'll leave it open a couple days longer so they can come take pictures and enjoy it. And then, you know, the first week of November, it'll get picked up at some time. Well, at least the prizes will get returned. I kind of really like spooky, like, Sims and stuff, so I might just leave it and it'll be my home until it's time for Snowbound in December. So Spookzilla is the last hunt of the year. Don't have anything happening in November, but yeah, Snowbound. And yeah, I'll probably do it. I really like making winter sims, and I also really like making Halloween sims. And I think the designers still really like doing my hunts, so I'll keep them going as long as people are still participating. But there are probably a couple that I'm not gonna do for next year. Like the Cruel Summer hunt was, yeah, it was fun to design it. It was hard to design actually. Cruel Summer was really difficult for me for some reason, especially with all like the futuristic type retro wave stuff that people are creating for Second Life. For some reason, that region was so hard to build. So I might not do that one next year. I do want to do Love Bites again because Valentine's Day is fun to design a sim for. There was another one that I was like, never doing this again. Good Vibes was okay this year, but it was like right when Corona like was being a bitch, and so it was not super high traffic or anything like that. It was pretty low key. So I don't know. Good Vibes even the year before was not my favorite out of all of the hunts that I do. So I'm going to try to sub it with something else, I think. Maybe a different themed thing. I also have a couple of ideas as far as structure or organization for the hunt that I would like to try out. So I might sub it for, you know, one of those themes. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. You guys know how I am. I'll say something and it's like I do complete opposite. So, I'm gonna go find some food, I think, and some eye drops. But, I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope to be posting more soon. If I come back to work on this, maybe I'll pop back up again, but I'll try not to build too much on my own without showing you guys because people say that they like watching me build, which is that's weird, but yeah, so I'll try to come back on and be like a little bit more active than I have been in the past few months. I've really missed the stream. I've always sitting here and I'm working and I'm like, oh, I just want to go live. I just fuck it. I just want to go live. But I didn't and just kind of kept to myself for a little while and it was much needed, but I really did miss the YouTube channel. So I'm happy that you guys came back and hung out with me today. And I hope you have a really good weekend if I don't see you in the next couple days. And be safe out there. Wear your masks. Don't get beat up at the grocery store because you decided not to wear your mask. It's so crazy. Yeah. So I'm going to try to figure out how to end this. I don't know how to because it's different. But have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging. How do you end the stream? Oh, maybe this big red button that says end stream. Bye!